Hi, welcome to the Outsiders Podcast. I'm Miles,
I'm Jay.
and we will be hosting this podcast for your.
This is try number 5
Mhm.
of us trying to record this.
We won't get into the details, but
It took us a lot to do this.
pretty much 2 days and like $40. So,
But
anyways,
we're here.
yeah.
We're here.
No. We had snacks, but because this is in fact our 5th try,
We ate them all.
they are all gone now. So I was getting up to get something, but I forgot.
What were you getting up to get?
I don't know.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
It sucks.
So, anyways,
Old people are not real. And life is just a simulation. No, because I was watching TikTok the other day, alright? And I saw this video, it was like a theory. What if sometimes the reason we can't fall asleep at night is because, like, a certain number of people can sleep and it's full, so you have to wait for someone else to wake up so you can go to sleep. When a person dies, it's because the lobby was full. They needed space.
That's wild. Wow, we're getting nowhere with this topic, so let's move on. So for like the future of this podcast, we plan to have some guests. Guestesses?
Justices.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, so we're gonna try to film and upload every Monday and Thursday, but we also will probably sporadically upload
Whenever we're
like
free.
whenever we want to. So I guess just look out. I plan on making my own YouTube channel eventually. I mostly do art and stuff. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see that, which should be in the bio of whatever you're watching this on. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the bio. If you're watching it on Spotify,
if we can figure out how to upload to Spotify.
If we can figure out how to upload to Spotify, hopefully it'll be in a Spotify bio. So as far as topics go,
some might be controversial.
Yeah. And really, if you don't want to hear our opinions, leave.
That's the truth.
Yeah. We're young, we smoke pot, we eat
a whole fucking bunch.
Yeah, a lot. We're currently munching down on some high chews. So anyways.
And not every podcast might be child appropriate.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. What's the fun in it being appropriate?
Right. I don't want to make something unless, like, the audience who's listening to it can relate. You know what I mean? Because, like, then it's like you're talking to somebody. You don't want to talk to somebody who has no interest in what the fuck you're talking about.
That's so real.
Anyways.
I'm too sober for this.
Oh my god. We should do 21 questions.
Okay. Oh, so like a little like
get to know me. Yeah, get to know us. Get to know your host.
21 questions.
Bro, everything that Drake collabs on is like awful. It's so funny because he's so like fruity tooty with how he speaks, bro.
Fruity tooty.
This is true.
Ooh. If you could have dinner with a famous person, living or dead, thinking awful long and hard about it, aren't you?
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
I'd want to save her. I would want to be like,
don't do it. Don't, babe.
Babe, listen, these people aren't going to treat you right. Just come with me.
Come with me. I could treat you better.
Right. Alright. So, a question for you. Oh my goodness.
You say
what's the best advice you have ever received?
Oof. I don't know. My sister gives me my advice.
So you give the advice most of the time? is what you're saying.
Don't go back to your ex.
Oh. And why do you say that?
Because I did it. And I
And
don't
it
recommend it. I don't recommend it.
Which one? Would you like to speak on it? Want to share a
I
story
went back
time?
to a few.
Really?
Okay, I'll just say, for purposes of our privacy, we're just gonna say first letters. We're not gonna say their full name. Oh, but I don't know if you'll know who I'm talking about.
You could whisper it to me. Or
Okay,
write it down.
I went back to J, which was... Hold on, I'm typing it out for her.
I forgot about him!
Yeah. I went back to him.
I bet he was cuckoo nuts with... Bro,
Dude,
what
no,
even...
because, like, he was, like... Okay. He was really attractive when we got together. And then I think he just fell into such a hole with, like, drugs and stuff that it was just unappealing.
Like, what?
What do you mean, what?
Like, what did he do?
So, like, we broke up. And, like, after we broke up, he got, like, really... Like, I think... Because, you know, he never talked to his parents. And so he fell, like, really deep into the weed. And started hanging out with the wrong crowd. And that was just...
You know he dated Avery's ex, right? Like, they were in, like, a long-term ass relationship and broke up, like, recently. Like, last year
Really?
recently, yeah.
Okay, I don't like the girl, but she's too pretty for him.
Bro. I'm sorry, they're both... I don't know.
Okay.
Justin...
Oh, it's okay.
Nobody will know.
Nobody will know. I can't say this one, though, because, like, it's not a common name. But this one...
Yeah.
Yeah. So we dated for about...
D. His name is D,
We'll
y'all.
call him D.
D-man.
So we dated for about 6 months. And he left me for a girl. They dated for about 4 months. They broke up. I took him back. And then he broke up with me for the same girl.
That is awful.
6 months later. So... That was not a fun time.
So basically...
But you know what, like, it's kind of weird, though, because, like...
So you fucked with him for basically a year.
Yeah. Because, like, if you think about it, the first time we dated, when he broke up, I was, like, really, like, down. Like, I went to a dark place. But, like, the second time, I was just like, wow, I really don't give a fuck anymore. Right. And, like, that was that. I never talked to him again. And it's... I don't know. And now he's dating a freshman in college. And keep in mind, this dude's a sophomore in high school. Yeah.
Well,
I hope he doesn't listen to this.
Oh, well, if he does. Yes, we're talking about you.
I doubt he will. Yeah, we're talking about you. Ew.
Anyways.
Wait.
I could talk about
let's talk
somebody.
No, let's talk about this.
Okay.
Elementary school. T.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
Oh!
I got with
it's a relationship from elementary school.
Yeah, it's from elementary school, but I got with this guy, alright? Turns out, we only dated for like 2 weeks. Okay, let's be honest, it didn't count. But I think it was funny that at the time, I was best friends with another girl. We're not friends anymore. And it was another girl that I am still friends with. Apparently, he was 3-timing us.
In elementary school.
We didn't find out till like junior high that this dude was dating all 3 of us at the same time and kept it hidden for 2 years after we all broke up with him. And I just think that's fucking hilarious.
And he's not even cute either.
He's not. He's not.
You know what he looks like? He looks like the Meet the Robinsons kid.
That's so fucked up. No, because he shaved his head.
When?
I don't know. I think like last week. I saw him in the cafeteria today.
I didn't.
And he was bald.
Oh my god, no.
But anyways, come on, Miles. Let's hear your relationship. Did you? Oh wait.
Okay. So here's how I'll start this. Okay. The relationship that I'm currently in is my longest lasting relationship and what I consider my first relationship. However, there have been times where legally I was technically dating people. But, okay, so the first one was in elementary school, and he was like this big dude, and
Oh, I dated him too.
yeah, and basically, I don't even know because I never talked to him. I never liked him, but I was in the 6th grade, and everybody was like dating, and I was like, okay, well, like maybe
I should do it too.
Yeah, maybe I should do it too. So then, like that happened, but then my
I have something to add to
stepdad
that
found
story.
out, and he threw my phone, and that was the end of that.
No,
'Cause-
because I have something to add to that story. Fun fact, when we dated, he gave me his grandmother's ring. I lost that ring, and I never told him. I think he forgot he gave it to me. But I remember the last time I remember having it, you know, like when my parents went to Mexico and they brought me back that backpack? I had it in there, and there was candy in there too, and the candy like spilled and stuff. So I remember dumping the bag out. But I don't remember ever seeing that ring again after that. And I think I accidentally threw it in the garbage. And let me tell you, I felt terrible for like 3 weeks straight after we broke up. But honestly, I didn't even like him like that. I think he was too tall for me. I don't know. He wasn't the best looking guy.
I never fucked with him in general. Like, I just was like, hey, and we got each other's snap and talked, and like
We were like,
I don't know, that's it. Like, we talked for like a day, and then the parents found out, and they were like, nope. So,
okay, this is gonna be like an interesting question. From our elementary school, who do you think the most attractive guy was at that time? Not looking at them now, but at that time.
I don't know. It's kind of weird now because now they're like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But like when I was younger, I can tell you all the people I had crushes on.
Okay, and like let's say elementary school. Who is the guy you thought was the hottest at that time?
Right. This dude named E.
Ah!
Yeah. And I went to his house and like played Nerf guns and
oh my
shit.
god, no, I was there for that.
You were?
Yes, because Peyton was there.
Yeah. Oh well.
No one will know. Peyton's a common name.
Yeah. Anyways, there was him and then M, Mr. M.
I was gonna say that one.
And yeah.
Mine,
I think that's it, honestly.
Mine would either be
Oh, and then in like 1st grade, Mr. N.
Oh my god, I remember him. Didn't he move to like Illinois?
Oh, I have no idea. I know I saw him. He used to be on my brother's baseball team.
Yeah, but I think he moved like far, far away. Anyways, mine would probably be Mr. M, or your brother.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say him because he was a little bitch. A.
Oh yeah, I mean he was attractive, I guess, at the time.
But
he
do you
was
remember
rude.
in 2nd grade when this was E, when the sub made him cry?
That wasn't 2nd. That was 4th.
No, but I was thinking of a time in 2nd with A, where he started bawling in the middle of class.
Bro, that dude used to literally, cause I was a little artsy kid, so I would be sitting there quiet as fuck, drawing on the back of my worksheets and shit. And one time he flipped it over and was like, "Ooh, she's drawing hearts for Mr. M," and I was like,
"Oh, and the time your sister carved his name in your closet."
Yeah, no, cause there's Ray, my brother. He had a little crush on Miss L, and it's written in the closet.
No, because
it's written on the closet. Because literally, that's what she did. She would go around and write that shit. She'd be like, "Ooh, you have a crush on," and then write it. I'm like, what?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But it is what it is.
No, because Mr. L was really getting on my nerves today.
Why?
Because we haven't drawn since we came back from fall break. We've been doing history, and he hasn't let us draw any.
Bro, I think.
And I'm really in the artsy mood lately, but I can't draw in art class. What the fuck?
Yeah, so Mr. L is our art teacher, and he's like cuckoo crazy. You'll probably hear a lot.
You'll probably hear a lot about him.
Yeah,
But, like,
because
sometimes no, because sometimes he talks about, like, really good stuff and, like, actually teaches us shit. But, like,
I don't know, like he's a cool teacher. Like I'm not gonna lie, he was cool, but like there's just something off. You know what I mean? About some of the things that he does. I don't know if
or
he's like on
says
something, but like he'll switch up real fast about some shit that he
he
says.
will. Because, like, for example, we were, like, major shit talking this guy in our class, okay?
Cause he's
And
fucking
then
crazy.
And then Mr. L, he agreed with us on everything we talked about. And then the next day, we heard that Mr. L was talking shit about us to the guy we were talking shit about.
Right, and he's a
What
teacher.
sense does that make? And then he called S an entitled bitch.
When?
She was trying to take her art home to work on it. And he goes, gosh, you're such an entitled bitch. Behind her back. Like to someone else. And she heard about it. And I just think that's mind-boggling.
Yeah, cause like I know like some students, you know, there's been beef with him and other students.
Yeah.
But like it's never been me though. You know what I mean? Cuz like I do
Yeah.
my stuff, but like somehow he still irritates me like and says stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of I don't know.
Yeah, sorry though, but you'll probably hear about a lot about Mr. L on here because he's an interesting guy, and like there's stuff we can talk about that he's told us,
Yeah.
but they are controversial here and there.
Yeah. Cuz he's crazy. He's a crazy old man in our life, but also very dear to us.
He is. I love him. I do, but he just gets on my nerves sometimes.
Yeah.
But I love him. I love him to death. He's my favorite teacher.
Okay, hold on. Getting back to the exes conversation.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we backtrack a lot.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
sometimes
to forgive us
sometimes
for
we
that.
have to get back on track because we kind of, you know, lose our spot in the
As you can see.
conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, you know, I mess with Miss S.
Yes.
Bro. Okay, this is I don't even know if I should talk about this because I don't even know if it's interesting to people because I'm just like shit talking folks.
But you know, like a lot of people like hearing people shit talk.
True. I feel like that. Yeah. Because like I like hearing people's like you know.
If they
like,
don't want to hear it, they can click off. Like,
yeah.
I want you
guys.
guys to know in these podcasts, we're gonna talk shit.
And if you don't want to hear about shit,
Go to the other podcast.
right. I can recommend a few. In fact,
Bailey Syrian.
Bailey Syrian,
Rotten Mango.
Rotten Mangoes.
Love her. Those
Yeah.
are the only two I watched.
I don't know. I've watched like a few other ones, but
I always watch this one on TikTok.
go watch some Joe Rogan. Anyways, so this girl,
Anyways, okay.
So basically, me and this girl had been friends in elementary school through like kindergarten and first grade, but she ended up leaving the school and going somewhere else, and then she came back during fifth grade. And we became friends during fifth grade. But it was kind of like on and off because, you know, like obviously we didn't know her like that at that time. Like, because our school was very small. So, like, you know,
It was a very small elementary school.
Yeah, so like if you weren't there with everybody else, you know, you're not. You know what I mean? Like you're not in the cliques, you're not in the groups.
No, everybody knew everybody.
Right.
There was not one person that could go unseen. I tried. Didn't work out.
Did you? Did you? You used to wear suspenders and tutus
Stop!
every single Friday. The JoJo Siwa
No,
energy
don't.
was strong.
Look, you didn't have to bring that up. You didn't have to bring that up.
But I did.
But you didn't. You didn't.
I did.
I'm talking about like closer to like 5th grade and 6th grade, but I feel like after I did that in 4th and 5th grade, I couldn't be unseen.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that one.
Yeah, I tried, but I just got bullied for my big forehead. Guys, my forehead isn't that big.
Anyways, so back to Miss S. So we're kind of having a rocky friendship in the beginning. for the most part, I was on her side on all this stuff. And she came back and she said that she remembered me because it was me, her, and this other girl who used to be best friends in
Who?
kindergarten. Miss A.
Oh yeah, her.
So all three of us, we were like in a little trio.
She went to.
Only for a few years though.
I don't remember her going there.
Well, she only went for like kindergarten, I think. Kindergarten and first grade, maybe.
Why. You have to think, I moved middle of first, came back middle of second.
Yeah. So, yeah, so she said that she remembered me and stuff, and that she named her cat after me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's sweet. Whatever. So we become best friends, and then she gets into a relationship. Like, okay, so moving forward, okay, because we had been friends, you know, had some rocky situations.
Let's move forward a few years.
Yeah, so moving on a few years, we're in middle school. I have this crush on this dude. Now, this dude is the same dude who in Mr. L's class we were talking shit about. And it is what it is. And, yeah. So, basically, they get together. Now, I had a huge crush on him. Only because I was shaking my leg on the bus, and he was like, "Are you anxious or something?" And I was just like, "You noticed?" You know what I mean? Like, just like that dumbass middle school shit.
Ew, I hate that.
I know, and honestly,
did we ride the same bus?
I don't know. That's when we went to.
Oh, so, yeah, we went to different...
like, transfer buses.
Yeah, we went to different middle schools. I don't even think I rode the bus in middle school. I don't remember. I don't think I did.
But, anyways, so I have this crush on this dude, and then she's talking to me about it, and she's like, "Do you have a crush on him?" Like, you know,
blah.
And I'm like, "No, I don't," but I'm like smiling and giggling and shit. Like, obviously, I fucking do. And then, so, like, then she gets with him, and they're together, and they are toxic as hell. And, oh! That is foul.
I'm sorry, guys. I let one rip.
Holy.
You can't get up. The mic is over here. You have to suffer.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, so they have like a really shitty relationship, but we're still like really close friends. And like I'm talking like so close that like we shared all the same views and shit. But honestly, at this point, I think that was all just, you know, mental illness on her side because, yeah, she's cuckoo. So, anyways, so one time we were hanging out and she was with some beef with her man, Mr. J. And, so he had, like, kissed some other dude and,
I remember when this floated around.
And she was like, I want to get back at him, you know, and all this stuff. So we ended up drinking together, and this was the first time I ever got drunk, and it was just like god awful. It's my first time like kissing anyone besides like Truth or Dare and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we basically got drunk and made out, and we didn't send any pictures to him, I don't think, but he did know that we did that because she was doing it to get back at him.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then she started getting confused and saying like, "Oh, I like you," and then going back to him, and she would come and tell me like all this stuff that he did and like all that.
And she would always make up lies.
Right, like she would lie about stuff that like I highly doubt was happening. Like we're in middle school.
Like she told us what, she had a miscarriage.
Yeah, and like just a whole bunch of shit. Like she was supposed to be like infertile apparently because she had like a ED.
Yeah.
Growing up or whatever, so she
told us she was infertile.
Yeah, and then she told me that she got pregnant, and that she had to stay with Mr. J to
and this was like 8th grade.
Get an abortion when she already said that like
she couldn't have kids.
Right.
And this was in like 8th grade, so like I doubt any of this was true.
Right. So basically,
because like mentally, a miscarriage fucks you up.
Yeah. So
she seemed fine.
Yeah. And so while all that was happening and stuff, I just was like still kind of mad at her because I was like, what the fuck? Like, you got with this dude who I fucked with, and then. But, anyways, so yeah. And basically, she just always fucked with me. And she had broke up with me because I had, like, dated her for like a day or something, because like when you're young, you
Yeah.
fuck, you mess with your friends, you experiment, whatever. So, um, yeah, and she was being like really touchy. So basically, she was very touchy, and it made me kind of uncomfortable. And yeah, so then she broke up with me, and I was like, oh, like she was like, we're
Shucks,
better
man.
as friends, or whatever. I was like, yeah, you're right, we are better as friends. And all that happens. I go to TikTok, finds out she blocked me. I didn't go to TikTok first to see that she blocked me. I went to Snapchat because one of my friends in the group chat had said like, "Oh, Miss S just posted this on TikTok," and it was her asking this other like rap artist dude to basically ask Mr. J to the dance. And I was like, "Oh, that bitch just broke up with me to ask her ex to the dance." Because I go to TikTok and her account's blocked, and I was like, okay. So basically, that was the end of that. I think we became friends again, but at a certain point, like, she would call me, like, really drunk and stuff and be like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I'm like, girl, I have a boyfriend. Like, like, it just wasn't working. So, yeah, and so we stopped being friends. But I am still with that boyfriend who is my husband.
Not literally, but
Might
mentally.
as well be.
Might as well be.
Next month is our 2-year mark.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, so that was her crazy ass. And I could talk about Mr. J and his new girl if I wanted to. Should I?
Should we? I don't think
I
we
don't know.
should.
I think we should change to a topic. Yeah, we'll save that for a later date. So,
I don't really have any stories like that. What the fuck?
Well, like, she was crazy. And we were all mentally ill, so.
Were we?
I was.
Were you?
I was depressed. I'm medicated for it now, but back then I wasn't.
Back then I wasn't. Let's see.
Back to the 21 questions.
What's the weirdest thing in your closet?
The weirdest thing in my closet? I have bugs in my closet.
Okay, give some context for the people.
I have 2 geckos, so I keep crickets in my closet because they stink and it's foul. And I'd rather that be in my closet than in my room because most of my clothes are in my dresser and not my closet. So, and it's nothing that a little perfume and fresh air can't fix anyway. So, yep.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing in your closet?
I don't have a closet.
Oh.
I just hit the mic. That might have made noise, and if it did, I'm sorry. This is not ASMR.
Delicious.
Tasty. What are you even eating?
My high chews. I've been on a high chew, like,
what's the
rampage, bro.
What's the weirdest dream you've ever had? I know mine.
What?
Okay, so basically all I remember, okay, there was a barn and there was a field. And it was kind of like corn, like a cornfield, so like you can't see in the grass. And there was a dinosaur. And the dinosaur killed my whole family. And I was just like, go, you gotta run, And I lived, but my whole family was dead.
That's awful.
And it was just like, I guess that's not really, like, weird. It was kind of like a nightmare. Like, shit was scary.
I have one similar, but it was weird. It was like weird as shit.
Oh, well, there was another one that was similar like that. So like the dream was at the house in this neighborhood, and we were outside. And I don't know why this happened, because wolves don't exist in this state, all right? Keep that in mind. It was someone's birthday party, and a wolf comes out of the woods and like bites my sister in the forehead and kills her. And you know which sister? A. Like, it bit her.
Forehead.
And like the wolf, like we all scrambled, like trying to pull the wolf off of her, or like a coyote, like it was one of those. And we all rushed and we were like trying to pull the coyote off of her, and it was just snagging her back and forth. It was just snagging her like back and forth, and we couldn't get it off. And finally, we pulled it off, and you just see the bite marks, and she just not like, I don't know if she died, because like the dream ended after that, and like, and it was really scary because then I had the same dream repeat, but with my mom.
Maybe you should get that looked into.
Why? This was like when I still lived in that house.
That could be like a sign, like a mental.
Anyways, what was your weirdest dream?
I have a few.
Share with the audience.
Nightmares, but also, I had this one dream where I got bit by a snake on my foot, and I woke up and my foot hurt. Like, I felt it go through my foot in my dream.
Dude, do you know how, like, there's that theory, like, if you feel like you're falling from your dream, you're, like, about to die? I would, like, go to sleep. I hope it didn't stop recording. Wait, unlock it. I would, like, fall asleep, and, like, I would wake up and, like, feel like I'm falling into my bed. You know, like, I really hope that didn't stop it. Okay, no, we're still recording. Okay, good. The computer locked. But, like, I would feel like I would fall into my bed, and I would just, like, and, like, wake up. And it was, like, really scary. Felt like I was falling from the fucking sky.
I remember one exact moment. Like, and it's a memory that, like, I feel like I shouldn't know. You know, because I was, like, young. Like, I didn't even live in this state at the time.
Oh, was it when you used to live up in...
up north.
Yeah.
So I was like laying there, and I just, like, I don't remember the dream I was having or nothing, but I remember I felt like I was falling. And then when I woke up, you know, like, how when you wake up and it's dark and you, like, look at, like, a wall or something, you can see, like, lines or, like, little bubbles, you know?
I can see faces.
It was, like, I saw, like, a line that went up to the roof.
Yeah, kind of like a crack.
Yeah. Like a lightning strike kind of thing. Like, from where I fell. In air quotes.
Shit.
Like, yeah, like...
Oh, no, that's creepy as fuck. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like that at all.
I have that one. I have another one where I was, like, almost lucid dreaming. Like...
Oh my god, I hate those. Because, like, do you ever get, like, your dreams confused with reality?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
Like, I don't know if it's, like, deja vu.
It's only if it's, like, too real.
No, because, like, I'll dream about something, and then 2 days later, it happens. And I'm just like, I thought this already happened. Because, you know, like, I dreamed it 2 days before. And that shit makes me want to kill myself. That shit is creepy as fuck.
I don't know how to describe, like, the difference between deja vu and a prophetic dream.
See, deja vu is, like, it happens, and you feel like you've been there before. But, like, yeah, it could be deja vu, but I remember dreaming about this the previous day. So is it really deja vu?
Probably not.
Exactly.
So maybe you just have prophetic dreams.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, but going back to my...
Yeah.
My almost lucid dream. Hold on 1 second. Let me finish this haiku.
Oh my god.
They really got me haichuing for real.
What the fuck? Is it good? Oh my god. Wait, no, because I don't want to get off track before you talk about what you need to talk about. But I have something I want to say.
Well, what is it?
Well, I'll let you finish first, because it's, like, completely, like, a different topic.
Okay. Well... Excuse me. So, the lucid dream, I was in my dream, but as, like, somebody who wasn't me, right? So I'm, like, walking around.
Oh my god, yes. Like, you dream, but, like, you're in someone else's body.
Yeah, and so, like, I get there or whatever, right? And there's, like, this band and stuff, and I'm just, like, walking around, and I talk to this dude who's in this, like, tour bus that's at my house for some reason. And, like, I'm talking to him, and I'm just being, like, very, like...
nonchalant?
Being very, like, in the know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was very, like, put forth energy, like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know, having, like, an attitude, kind of.
Yeah.
And so I'm having, like, this attitude or whatever with this dude, and he's like, or maybe there was something happening, and I was like, nah, it's okay, because, like, I know this is a dream. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like...
Yeah, that's happened.
I was like, nah, bro, like, it's cool. I know this is a dream. Like, don't even worry about it. And he looked at me. And then my whole environment changed. So then I was in a cornfield. And it was like...
Oh, hell no.
No, because, like, it keeps going. It was like a cornfield, but it has, like, you know, places for you to walk through. And it was like...
Yeah.
It was like
a trail.
just a regular field, maybe. But it had, like, corn and, like,
kind of
hay
like
bales.
S's. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was there, and people were, like, watching a movie, and it was, like, very fall-timey, you know, creepy, and it's quiet, the movie's quiet, and I'm, like, running in front of all these people watching their show because I don't have clothes. The person in my dream who, like, I talked to sent me there with no clothes, and I had to run naked as fuck.
Oh my god. On the naked topic, have you ever, like, had a dream where, like, you're going to school and then, like, you get to school and realize you forgot to put pants on, and so you walk up, like, into school with no pants? Like, with your shirt, your backpack, your shoes, everything but no pants?
I have never had that specific dream. No.
I've had that specific dream, and also reversed where I forgot to put a shirt on. Like, no bra, like, boobs are out. Like, I went to school with my boobs out and didn't realize, like, was walking through the hallways that I don't have a shirt or a bra on.
I've never had a dream that, like, mainstream, I guess. Like,
no, because that shit really threw me off when I went to school the next day. I would, like, get up, and I would get up out my bed, and I would sit there for 20 minutes making sure I put on every single little piece of clothing. Mm-hmm. Like, make sure, Mom, do I have all my clothes on?
Yeah.
That shit
Bro, those dreams that you have are, like, they're so vivid, and then you wake up and you feel like you're an entirely different fucking thing, bro. It is crazy. Because, like, just, like, when you first wake up in the mornings and you don't recognize the furniture around you. You know what I mean?
Who am I?
Like, literally, like, I wake up like
I
that
have
sometimes.
had a dream, like, I woke up and would be like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
Who am I?
Literally, like, you just wake up and you're having
because, like, you
an
were, like, so
existential
deep
crisis.
into that dream.
Yeah. But no, because my brother M, he had a dream where he had a baby. He was a baby daddy, and he woke up and the baby was gone. And he said that he felt like grief from losing a child in his dream. And it's actually, like, a big thing that people's talking about, like, on TikTok and stuff. People are talking about how they're having, like, baby dreams, and then they wake up and they're missing their baby.
What if babies aren't real?
I think babies are real. I think it's like a mental note. I think it's a fear that maybe,
like, you don't want to lose a child later on.
No, you want to use this time that you have to have a
Yeah,
baby while
yeah,
you
yeah.
still can while you're fertile. And
That's
all that.
crazy.
Make sure you're not missing.
What's like the longest you've ever slept?
The longest I ever slept, probably for like a day, just like a full day.
I slept for 15 hours. Imagine how crazy those dreams went. I don't remember any of them, but I specifically remember, okay, I'm going to go to sleep at 7. I have my alarm set for, it was like, no, I went to sleep at 5, and I had an alarm set for 8. I did not wake up until 8 o'clock the next day. So I went to sleep at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't wake up until 8 o'clock the next day. Keep in mind, this was a weekend. So when I woke up that day, I was like, oh my god, did I miss school? What time is it?
Yeah.
Because like when I woke up, I looked at the clock and I was like, hey, okay, it's 8 a.m. Let me get up, get ready for school. I walk in the living room ready for school. All the lights are off. I look outside and it's dark outside. I'm sitting here ready for school and it's dark outside. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I yell it through the house.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, it was the craziest thing because I really did not know where I was or what time it was.
Bro, that's happened to me before.
It was it was a fucking Saturday. So like I didn't even have school that day anyways.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what's going on?
I remember one time I went to sleep and I woke up and it was dark outside and I thought it was the morning time and I was like, oh my god, like I need to get ready for school.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what time it is or nothing, because like I was waking up early, I guess. I woke in there and it's 8 o'clock. Like it's not even like time to go to sleep yet, like it's just late. It's the same day. But yeah, it me fucked up for some reason. Like, I don't know.
No, because that's so real. Look how long we've been recording.
I know. That's pretty good, though.
We're on a roll.
We're eating it up. Let's look at them questions.
What's 4 plus 4?
Let's talk about school.
Ew,
School shit.
No,
because I want to talk about that one freshman who comes into the bathroom and asks people's nicotine and all their pens and shit. You know the one, she's short, the dark brown hair. You ain't Crush?
No.
Alright.
You ain't get us nothing?
No.
What a bitch.
Who drove my car?
Me.
Okay.
We had like we were $2 short on this can of things. And we were
Insert music.
Hell yeah. We'll just cut those parts out.
Yeah.
That means this might have to be a little longer than an hour, though.
It's okay.
So that way, after we cut
Yeah.
it would be normal length.
Okay, what freshman are we talking about?
She's short and has dark hair. She's always asking to hit people's neck.
Like what period?
I don't know. She's short and has dark hair. And
That's like half the school.
Bro. But, like, I feel like you know the one, and she, like, smiles. She's like, can I hit your nicotine, please? You can hit my pen. And then the pen is, like, gone. There's, like, nothing in the pen.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, never mind. Anyways.
No, because you know who I really fucking hate? Like, they get on my nerves so bad. L.
Wow.
Because he's just like, so I'll be like walking down the hallways and he'll just yell my name, like, I'm not gonna say it for purposes, but like, yo, and like just like portrays it through the whole hallway.
He does that with everybody though.
But the only reason it gets on my nerves is because I have talked to him in private asking him to stop doing that, and he continued to do it. And then like for instance today when we wanted to go to Mr. L's, he told us that, oh, he's not in there, and we're like, okay, well, he might be back now, we're gonna go check anyways.
Mm-hmm.
We go, he's not in there, blah blah blah, we come back and he goes, I told you so. And I'm just like,
bro, but he's
it
younger.
didn't hurt to try.
He's a lot younger than we are.
Really?
Yeah. So he's born like months earlier than us. Like he could probably pass as like a sophomore.
If he's a couple months older than us?
I mean younger.
Oh.
Like he's born on like, you know,
like in
August,
between
in
the school
August.
years.
Yeah.
Okay. It still gets on my nerves though, because like I specifically asked him to stop, and he
Yeah.
continues to do it. Like I don't like all that attention being on me when you're at the other end of the hallway yelling my name.
Oh my god. This reminds me.
What?
Anyways,
What does it remind you? No, I'm done.
Are you
That
done?
was
Are
it.
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just really hate his guts. Like it's really annoying.
So somebody who has been making me mad is Mr. J because he
Oh, we're back to
keeps-
Jay.
No, so Mr. J, the dude who basically dated my friend, or my friend dated him.
Okay, but let me say this though. Mr. J, he's not a bad looking dude, okay? He's not.
But his
personality
is god awful.
Is god awful, so it makes him, in my eyes, less attractive than I found him before.
I genuinely just can't find him attractive anymore after hearing the stuff that he's done.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't. It's too much for my
Okay, but what were you
brain.
saying?
Like, today at the pep rally, he was staring at me, bro.
Like, I would look over my shoulder, like, just to, like, look around, you know? Like, I like to look around, like, see who's, like, there.
around.
I turn over my shoulder, and he's staring directly into my eyes.
Nah, bro, because he side-eyed my ass. Like, you know, like, that painting of, what's his face? I don't know, but, like, where he's, like, looking over his shoulder.
Yeah.
That one. His eyes were bloodshot, and he was staring at me like that. And I was like,
Like,
I was like, bitch, you want to do something, do
or,
something.
like, when we, like, first walked into the gym to walk up the stairs, I was looking around, like, looking for River. And I see him, and he's, like, looking straight at me with this stank
and
face.
like even when I was looking at him, like how long we made eye contact, I had to
look away.
No,
No,
I had to basically like say like, hey, would like you know like when you're staring at somebody for so long that you have to like be like acknowledge that you're looking at, you know. And so I look at him, I'm like, you know, like making like the what the fuck do you want from me face, you know,
like the.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah. And he's just still staring at me. And then I was like, I turned to my boyfriend. I was like, this motherfucker keeps staring at me. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And then, like, the middle of the pep rally, it suddenly gets quiet. And you just yell, I'm gonna beat his ass. Like.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, I know. Like, we were at the pep rally, and it just got really quiet, and all of a sudden I hear from beside me, I'm gonna beat his motherfucking ass if he doesn't stop his staring problem. And I'm just like,
bro, okay, listen.
Miles!
I get very angry sometimes, especially with this particular person, because him and his girlfriend, or ex, I guess at this point, they just piss me off. Because, like, they get in folks' business, and now this is a story for another day, but they love getting in my fucking business and saying shit that ain't even true. So yes, bitch, if you're gonna stare at me, I will stare back. And that is what that is, you know. And you can try to fight me for whatever the fuck you heard about me, but I will fight you back knowing damn well what the truth is, and I do not give a fuck.
And he fucking walks like a Roblox character.
Bro.
You know, like the strut Roblox characters do? Like, I'm gonna stand up and do a demonstration for her, but they go like their arms just like, their arms.
He walks with his arms puffed out to try to look bigger.
Right, he tries to make his tits look humongous. Like, that's how he walks. Like, imagine, like, a girl standing with their chest out, trying to make their boobs look bigger, and their, like, arms have to, like, stick out. That's how he walks on a daily basis, 24/7.
Yeah, and so that shit just pisses me off.
Someone stole R's pen from M. I bet you M took it. Nobody steals anything from M. Nobody steals anything from him, but M told R that someone stole her pen.
Why?
I don't know.
How?
Mm?
Is that like just now?
Yeah, like they're talking about it right now in the group chat. Like R said, someone stole my pen from M. I'm out for blood. If you see my cute little battery, chase them down. And then A goes, He probably stole it. You're dumb. Nobody stole shit from him. He probably wanted that bitch and told you somebody stole it. R said, I figured, but I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I wanted money, but he said he'll buy me a new one.
Shit, honestly,
So
that's an
s-
opportunity to get a free pen, especially if you find out who took it. And then
On
you got
God,
two.
though. On God, though. I love how you could probably hear the sound from you hitting that.
I don't give a fuck. We're hitting the Benjamins.
The Benjamins! Who are you texting?
My boyfriend. He's asking me why I called him earlier.
Well, if he has an adapter now, it's kind of pointless.
Hmm.
If he has an adapter now, it's kind of pointless. We had to go buy one already.
Yeah.
Like, and then we couldn't even fucking use it because your
Facts.
phone didn't have enough storage.
Y'all, this was like a whole.
And my charger port does not work.
I wonder if we're gonna be able to save this.
Yeah, once you stop it, it has an option to save it.
Okay.
Like, I saw it. We probably should have logged in first. It'll probably just save it to the computer. It's okay, guys. We're just trying to figure out. We're very new to this.
For real.
As you can tell, we don't have a specific topic we're talking about. I think we kind of kept it on, like, the same topic. No, not really, because there was the grandmas, and then the aliens. And
That
then
was just
school.
bullshit.
That was bullshit, though. Mostly it's just been talking shit and about school. Which is cool. I guess.
Anyways, should this be uploaded for when? Because we could upload it today.
I say we upload it today. Oh.
Because this is basically
yeah.
the introduction.
Because, like, we told you stuff about us, like, blah, blah, blah. Told you who we hate.
Mhm. Getting you updated on the tea.
Yeah. We're gonna keep you guys so updated on our drama from our
Mhm.
lives. If you know who we are, no, you don't.
You do not.
You don't know who we are. You've never even heard of this podcast, okay? And I hope to God you didn't listen to this whole thing. If you know us, pretend you don't.
If you are listening and have listened to this far, I would like to say thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you for enduring us for a whole 50-something minutes. So
We'll probably stop it at an hour.
Would you like to, or would you like to stop it now?
I don't know.
I kind of want to edit it.
Yeah. So I think this is going to be it for today's podcast.
Yeah, so this
Thank
is
you
just,
for listening. And
this
yeah,
is the first episode
of the Outsiders podcast. Woo!
Yeah, if you made it this far, thank you, ladies and gents and in betweens. We love you.
He, she's, and theys.
Good night.
Peace out.